Hello everyone, welcome back from my channel. Today we are going to do the exercises from Cambridge Primary Science Workbook 5, Unit 4, the Digestive System. 4.1 Parts and Functions of the Digestive System. Focus. Question number 1. Label the diagram of the digestive system. Use these words to help you. Esophagus, small intestine, stomach, mouth, large intestine, anus. Question 2a. Match each of the labeled parts in question 1 with its function A to F listed in the table. Write the name of the part next to its function. A. Pushes food into the stomach is esophagus. B. Mixes food with digestive juices is stomach. C. Absorbs water and some minerals into the blood is large intestine. D. Chews food and starts digestion is mouth. E. Removes and digests food from the body is anus. F. Breaks food down into very tiny particles is small intestine. Question B. The functions in the table are not in the same order as they happen in the body. Write the letters of the functions in the correct order. Practice. Sophia's group made a model of the human digestive system in the picture. Question 3. Name the part of the digestive each part of the model represents. The funnel represents mouth. Finger of rubber glove represents esophagus. The balloon represents stomach. The plastic pipe represents small intestine. The pantyhose ties represents large intestine. The open end represents anus. Question 4. How will you change the model to show the digestive system of a squirrel? If we want to show the digestive system of a squirrel, we have to make the small intestine and the large intestine longer. Challenge. Classify investigated digestion in the mouth. They mixed some currants with iodine solution in 2 beakers. They added 20 ml of saliva to the mixture in one of the beakers. They added 20 ml of water to the mixture in the second beaker. They observed the 2 beakers over a period of 2 hours. Question 5. Suggest a question that classify what's investigating. Does saliva break down starch in the mouth? Question 6a. Draw a picture of the 2 beakers at the start of the investigation. Label your picture. Question B. Explain your drawings. The starch in the rice changed the color of the iodine solution to blue-black in both beakers. Question 7. Why did the learners add saliva to one beaker and water to the other beaker? The learners added saliva to one beaker and water to the other beaker to test whether saliva breaks down the starch in the rice. Question 8. Why did the learners observe the beakers over a period of 2 hours? Too a long time for the saliva to act on the starch in the rice and break it down. Question 9a. Draw a picture of the 2 beakers after 2 hours. Label your picture. Question B. Explain your drawings. The saliva in one beaker digested or broke down the starch in the rice. This made the iodine solution change color back to yellow-brown. There was no digestion or breakdown of starch in the other beaker because it did not contain saliva, so the iodine stayed blue-black. 4.2 Balanced Diet. Focus. Question number 1. Tick the true or false box for each of these sentences. A balanced diet gives us all the foods we need to grow and be healthy. True. B. Proteins build the body. True. C. We should eat as much sugar as possible to give us energy. False. D. Vegetables and fruits contain vitamins and minerals our bodies need. True. Question 2. Look at the pictures of different foods. Question A. Circle the foods that contain carbohydrates in yellow. So the foods that contain carbohydrates are chocolate, bread, noodles, brown rice, and cookie. Question B. Circle the foods that contain proteins in red. So the foods that contain proteins are eggs, fish, and chicken. Question C. Circle the foods that are fruits and vegetables in green. So the foods that are fruits and vegetables are tomato, green beans, and watermelon. Question D. Circle the foods that contain fats in black. So the foods that contain fats are fried chips and cooking oil. Question E. Name two foods in the pictures that contain fiber. So the two foods that contain fiber are brown rice and green beans. Question F. Which foods in the pictures should you not eat a lot of? So we should not eat a lot of fried chips, cooking oil, chocolate, and cookies. Practice. This is a picture of Aaron's lunch. Question 3. Is his lunch a balanced meal? Say why or why not. No, his lunch is not a balanced meal because there are too many carbohydrates, sugars, and fats in his lunch. There are no vegetables or fruits, proteins, or dairy foods. Question 4a. Suggest a meal for Aaron that will be more balanced. Draw your meal ideas on the balanced plate below. So this is my meal ideas on the balanced plate. Question B. Label each food group on the plate. So my meal includes some vegetables, broccoli, carrot, green beans, and proteins, chicken, and rice, and some fruit, apple, and strawberry, and water. Challenge. Question 5. List the different food groups found in the can of beans. The different food groups found in the can of beans are protein, carbohydrate, fat, and fiber. Question 6. Explain why you need to eat foods containing proteins. I need to eat foods containing proteins for growth and building up the body. Question 7. Booty ate 100 grams of beans. A. How much protein did he eat? 4.4 grams. B. How much carbohydrates did the beans contain? 16 grams. C. Bonnie's big brother ate a whole can of beans. How much carbohydrates did he eat? So 100 grams contains 16 grams. Therefore, 400 grams contains 16 times 4 equal to 64 grams. So he ate 64 grams. Question 8a. Which can contains the most protein per 100 grams? Tuna can. Question B. Which food contains the most salt? Tuna can. Question 9a. Which of the foods should Booty eat before he plays a game of football? Say why. Booty should eat the beans before he go plays a game of football because they have more carbohydrates which give us energy. Question B. Which food is best for building new cells in the body? Say why. The tuna is best for building new cells in the body because it has more protein which helps to build up the body. Question C. Which food is best for helping food move easily through the digestive system? Say why. The beans is best for helping food move easily through the digestive system because they have more fiber.